2 2 1 2 1 1 2. Anybody watching, just give me a shout. Let me know. We got some people here. This could be interesting. It's been a while since I was live. You're very welcome along. Let me see somebody in the comments. Just say hello so I know it's all working. Stay on for the next while. So yeah, let me know if you can see me. Anybody got any questions? David Jones, what's the crack? Well, Mike, how are you? Looking forward to Friday. Are you coming to Portugal with us? 14th to 18th of September. So I'm probably going to repeat myself a few times while I'm on this, folks, because people will be popping in and out. So I just wanted to tell everybody about the holiday that we're having in Portugal. I'm going to be there gigging for most of September, but for 4 days you get the Dave O'Neill experience, which is everything you see listed here. Special access to the gigs. You go on a boat trip to the Benagil Caves, you get discounts in the bar, we go on a pub crawl, and we got some gigs on at 6 o'clock as well. So you got everything really, all fitted into 4 days. I'm going to just check Ryanair now and see exactly how much flights are. So the way it works is, I was going to do the package deal, but it wasn't really too convenient, to be honest. There's so many different flights going. It's just as handy for people to book their own. 4 nights, 4 gigs, yeah, at least 4, and the pub crawl. Yeah, David, you should come. I don't know if you were in Praia da Rocha before, but you should come over with us. So just going to check the flights. Yeah, there's lots of different options. This is from Dublin. This is Ryanair. 1, 2, 3, 4 different flights. I know Aer Lingus are running 3 as well a day, I think. You're looking at about, what are you looking at return? Let's do it up here. So if you leave, you can do it for about €200 return. If you're leaving on the Monday, I would suggest you stay till Tuesday, or maybe even do the week. If you go on Wednesday, you can get it a lot cheaper. So if you go Wednesday to Wednesday, it might work out. You can get a boat over, yeah, no problem at all. If you want. No bother, you'd come only for you've been ran out of place. So yeah, the plan, as I was saying, is that you book your own flights and accommodation. Love Holidays have some packages for like 300 and something euro with flights and accommodation included, and I think that's really good. You can pay a small deposit and then pay the rest later. So it's in about 3 weeks, but you can do it over the next couple of weeks. You can pay different installments, which I would think is a great option. Yeah, people were wondering what the crack was. So what the story is that we all get together kind of a couple of days. Most of the days, I'm not going to expect you to do everything with the group all day. The beaches are amazing as well, so I mean, you're probably going to spend your days there. Just look, that's some pictures of it, but that doesn't even do it justice. We'll give out wristbands to everybody. I just got the wristbands. I have to get them printed now. Guarantees your decent seats for all the gigs. September can be really busy over there, so you're better off knowing that you definitely have a spot. September can be really busy. We're going to get some discounts in the bars, some free shots, and yeah, it covers There's a couple more days out that I was thinking. It covers the boat trip as well. It's €100 for to cover you for the 4 days for everything that I'm going to organise. Even if you're flying out with the group and you're not, if you're living over there and you want to join in, you're very welcome to join in the crack. But it covers everything, so it's going to be fairly packed 4 days in a good way. No pressure on you to do anything, but if you do, it'll be worth it. No bother, Mike. That's grand. Yeah, so the boat trip goes out to Benagil Caves, and that's amazing. It's a 2-hour boat trip. That will probably be on a Saturday, depending on when people are arriving. And we're going to have a look and see when everybody's arriving to see can we get some deal on transfers as well. So we need final numbers pretty soon. You're going to have to get on it pretty soon. For your flights and everything, it'd probably be better off if you've done it pretty soon as well yourselves. But there's going to be a full program for the 4 days, and also we might do some other trips. So it will to neighbouring towns. I'm waiting to see how many people we have to just get everything finalised, and especially for the boat trips, some things we have to book, and then book into some bars and see about maybe Ferragudo on a Sunday evening. But it's all close by. But we'll set up the WhatsApp group. Everybody will know what the crack is. There's a good few signed up already. I do have a cap on it because you can't really organise for too many people. So there's a few spots left. There's not a mad amount of spots left, but there's a few spots left. Jordan Roach, unblock Kyle Kenny. Is he still blocked? He deserves to be. Block him again. Jordan, you should come. Kyle, come on, come along. It is over a weekend though. I think it's the same weekend as the Ploughing Championship, so you're probably tied up. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or you're wondering exactly how it works, I might have covered a good bit of it there. I'm going to leave this video up and then you can kind of go back over it. Prada Rasha is where I gig, Ireland's Eye, and it's a great spot. It has a load of room out the front and a load of room out the back. I mean, the back is just overlooking the beach, which is amazing. So I'll just show you that there now. There you go. You got the back, and that's the beach that you just walk down to. The bar is in here. Not until you unblock. The bar is here, and yeah, you can sit there all day and drink if you want. You know, there's a few other nice bars to the left here as well that you can't see there on the camera. But and then out the front we have Ireland's Eye as well, which the plan is to have music here at 6 o'clock a couple of evenings. It looks out onto the main strip, so I mean you're going to have 26, 27 degrees. It's going to be ideal. You should all come along. Going on the 30th of September. Oh yeah, I'll miss you, Mary Rose. Yeah, you'll be there too late. I'll be gone home by then. But I'm doing from the 1st to the 22nd. So I'll be there for all of those. But yeah, if you should, especially if you're on your own and you're not sure of traveling on your own, you can come along. This is kind of ideal for you. If there's anybody watching who doesn't want to do solo traveling, there will be things organised. There'll be something happening all day, every day for the few days. Now, no pressure on people to get up and do it, especially if you're dying with a hangover. It isn't a family thing. It's going to be a drinking thing. I'll be gigging every night at 10 o'clock. But as I said, I'm going to put on some evening gigs as well. And boat trip on Saturday. We'll go on a little pub crawl, probably into Alvor, which is a town close by. So I've organised transport for that and everything as well. That's all included in your €100 per person. And that's just, you pay that to me. That's nothing to do with booking anything, booking your flight or accommodation. You do that on your own. I was going to do that for everybody, but there's so many options, and like, I mean, as I said, 8 flights a day or something like that. Different options suit different people. So that's the crack with that. If anybody has any questions, don't be afraid to ask. And I know some people are going to be over there, and they go there every year, and they'll be there anyway. If you want to join in on the festivities, you can just pay that €100, get your wristband, and then you will be you'll be included in it as well. So these are live pictures from Praia da Rocha right now, which is the beach that Ireland's Eye overlooks. This is live right now. It's coming to the end of the evening. It's probably nicest now. Water is nice and warm. Still lots of people on the beach. You can check this out online yourself if you want. I won't unblock Kyle Kenny. But yeah, you should come along. Look, if you don't want to travel on your own, if that's a big thing for you, come along with us. There'll be plenty of nice people there. Lots of drinking, lots of crack. Everything will be centred around Ireland's Eye in Praia da Rocha. The Dave O'Neill experience. How are you now in Portimao? So Portimao is the whole area. So we'll be in Alvor and Praia da Rocha. That's why it's Portimao. That's why we have Portimao. How are you now in Portimao? 4 nights, 4 gigs, which is easily done. Now, if you want to come, 14th to 18th is what I'm doing the 4 nights over, but I'll be gigging the other nights as well. I would suggest if you want to go for a week, if you could go for a week, go Wednesday to Wednesday because flights are cheaper, or even Tuesday or whatever. But yeah, there'll be stuff going on 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then yeah, home on the 18th if you want, or you can stay on for another couple of days. But all these things are going to take place over the 4 days. I hope I've covered everything now. I'm going to leave this up so people can look back over it. Yeah, there you go. You need to get booking pretty soon, guys, because it's only about 3 weeks away now. So just over 3 weeks away. So yeah, let's go. Come on out to Portugal. We'll have the crack. If you're looking for any recommendations for accommodation and stuff, just ask. There's some places you can do really cheap, especially if it's 2 of you sharing and you don't really care what kind of place you're in. 1 room, 2 sharing, you can get some places really close to the bar that are grand, not a problem with them, and very cheap. You shouldn't be looking at, you can, between flights and accommodation, you can do this all for in and around 400 for the 4 days. Easy if you're sharing a room with somebody, but yeah, if you're doing a week, it might actually come in just as cheap because the flights might be a bit cheaper if you're going Wednesday to Wednesday if you can. I know it doesn't suit a lot of people, but yeah, that's the crack with that anyway. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Just wanted to come on so you could see. So hopefully I've explained anything that you needed explaining. Come on to Portugal. We're going to have some crack. By the way, you're not, after this weekend, you're not going to see me gigging in Ireland for